Welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. My name is Lüning, Horst Lüning. I'm the senior taster of Whisky.com, and today we have an experimental bottle from the Danish whiskey distillery called Stauning. This whiskey distillery was built not too long ago and resides on the west coast of Jutland, the main peninsula of Denmark, north of the country of Germany. It's not exactly at the sea, but at what's that? It's a sweetwater loch, but surrounded by sand. So no Scottish scenery. No, it's Danish. Yeah, and Stauning has a research series. And this El Clásico with 45.7 ABV, priced in the mid-70s, euros, dollars, pounds, wherever you live, is the first rye whiskey which was matured in ex-vermouth casks. Ooh, this sounds quite weird, but this is experimental. Have a look at how this works. The rye whiskey was mashed with a bill of 51% rye and 49% malt. And the cask, which contained these herbal wine, give the whiskey a special aroma. And there is a design label here on the bottle. I think it's printed on it. It was made by a tattoo artist. She's called Thit Hansgaard. And on the back, rye whiskey, a few explanations. Rye whiskey, Spanish vermouth cask, local rye, local barley, local water, floor malted. They have a wonderful floor malting, automated by engineers, mechanical engineers. Wonderful. All the tedious work the people had in the past turning the malt is now done by a machine, but you have a classic malt floor where the machine runs over and turns the malt. Wonderfully made. Double distilled in direct fired pot stills, very small ones. Double matured, bottled on-site terroir product. Bottle 2021, batch number 1, so we expect another batch number 2. Malted rye, malted barley. So this is a malted rye, which is not that easy, but it's possible because there is rye beer as well, which is of course made by malted barley. Stauning water, yeast and fire. Yeah, so what's that? A beast. Yeah. So here we go. Better to put this beast on a bottle than on the arm of a real person. Yeah, malt whiskey. So this whiskey isn't colored, shows a very decent dark color. The smell on the cork was really malt whiskey, Scottish style. The smell is a little bit different. It's fresh, it's apple, it's oranges, plums. But then there's the rye behind with some spiciness, with some herbs, probably the vermouth casks. And, probably caramel. More and more spicy the longer I put my nose into that glass. Yeah, cheers. Yeah, the taste is a real rye whiskey. So even with 51% rye in the mash bill, this is hefty, this is spicy. And this vermouth, I very, very seldom have a drink of that. It might be 5 to 10 years ago when I had the last one, so I have no real comparison which part of this taste comes from this herbal wine. But this is spicy. This shows a distinct, long, peppery, fresh ground peppery note in it. Darker dry fruit. Yeah, clouding my mouth. And it's, yeah, herbal sweet. So this is, even more with a second sip. This now is definitely a very, very intense rye whiskey. So the research for this maturation succeeded in a very interesting whiskey. If you expect to have a malt whiskey Scottish style in your glass, no, it's not. It's more than as a American rye whiskey, or rye. I have to omit the whiskey. The brand is called rye. Yeah, so this rye is very present, very dominant, and shows these herbal influences probably coming from the wine. That's for today. Thank you very much for watching.